welcome to Asian Pulse. I'm your host, Shaliza Mitha. We hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Coming up in today's show, we will be talking about Fiji's independence with some guests that will be visiting our studio, and we will tell you about the biggest event that Asian Pulse hosts every year for Fiji's independence. It's Fiji's 46th annual Independence Day celebration, and it promises to be a sold-out event. There are tickets available for the event on October 14th, so get your tickets now and come join in the festivities. Fiji became an independent sovereign nation on October 10, 1970, when its colonial status was abrogated. Ritu Sir Kamisi Mara was the first Prime Minister of independent Fiji and received documents from Prince Charles evidencing Fiji's independence. The sovereignty of Fiji was then and remains a source of great pride and joy to all Fijian citizens. On that day, the dark clouds of colonialism were swept away, and now Fiji is not only just a single-day celebration, but the festivities will go on for a whole week. This week is known as Fiji Week. During Fiji Week, the nation celebrates its unity, religion, and cultural diversity with performances and programs each day focused on the two main ethnic cultures, Fijian and Indian. We'll discuss more about the event and Fiji's independence in just a moment. This weekend also marks a very special Canadian holiday, which is Thanksgiving. We hope you will take a moment this weekend and think about what you are grateful for. It is also the time to think about those who are less fortunate and give the gift of time or donations to those in need. To all of you and your families, all of us here at Asian Pulse, we wish you a very happy, warm, and prosperous Thanksgiving. We'll get started with today's show right after these words from our sponsors.
New Smile Dental Group, Dr. Derry Sandhu and Associates, General Dentistry and Hospital Privileges, 2 locations to serve you in New West and in Surrey. Address is Unit 101-7110, 120th Street, Surrey. Phone 604-591-3060. Visit their website at newsmiledental.ca.
Hashmi & Company, barristers, solicitors, and notaries public, specializes in ICBC claims, civil litigation, personal injuries, property and business law, and does wills and estates. They speak Urdu, Hindi, and Punjabi. Contact Solomon at 589-2900.
By SW Media Group, the Punjabi Journal, the Hindi Journal, the Urdu Journal, the Muslim Community Journal, the Bollywood Journal, and the Realty Classifieds. Delivered on Friday in 14 cities. Available in print, online, and on your mobile device.
If you need new dentures or have dentures that are old or loose, please call Balraj Gill at Newton Denture Clinic, 604-781-6444. 2 locations to serve you, Surrey and Abbotsford.
Agra Tandoori Restaurant, under new management, open 7 days a week. Huge selection of tandoori and North Indian dishes. Eat-in, takeout, deliveries, and they do caterings. Lunch buffet from 11:30 until 2:30 p.m. Call Bob Sandhu at 604-430-1600.
Kids Play programs aim to keep BC kids away from life of crime, building a better future for our youth, one game at a time. For more information, you can contact Cal Desange and Arjun Buller at 604-619-1064.
Hello and welcome to Asian Pulse. I'm your host, Shaliza Mitha, and today in our studios we have a very special guest for you. We have Menka Prasad, and she is the winner of the 2016 Miss Fiji Canada pageant. So welcome to our studios, Menka.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. So we wanted to get into a little bit of your pageant experience here, and maybe some advice to young girls about how, being in a pageant, what inspired you to become involved with this sort of event.
I was inspired mainly by my close friend who wanted to do this pageant because I am more of the athletic girl, so I wasn't always more into this stuff, but then I did it with her and it was actually really fun. And I think for all the younger girls out there, always be kind. You can be secretly competitive, but also make sure you guys support each other, because if you're all against each other, then it's not fun and there's no point in trying to do something, because you're not going to be successful unless you work as a team.
Definitely, that's very good advice. So tell us some of the pageant events or some of the activities that you had to go through to earn your crown.
We had to do the outfits, the modeling with our Fiji outfits, so I wore a nice purple dress that was Bula material. That's what Fiji, that was the outfit that represented Fiji for me. and then I had my fun fashion lehenga, and then I had another evening gown, and then I also did the talent part, which I did a Bollywood dance.
Oh, nice. It definitely sounds like a really good event to bring out your feminine side a little bit. So congratulations on the crown. I mean, that's a very big achievement at your very young age. So what kind of things have you been involved with since being crowned Miss Fiji?
So I had to leave for vacation a month after I won, so I couldn't really get into much, but we went to Fiji, and I decided that in the month that I have, I was going to raise money and take it to the orphanage. And I really wanted to spend a day with them because I really enjoy spending time with the younger children, and the fact that they were from the orphanage that Miss Fiji Canada organization has donated to before, I thought, why not? It's probably like the best idea I could have had while I was on the trip.
Oh, definitely. And it's something that's close to your heart, so that sounds really amazing. So how did you raise the money to actually bring to these children?
Well, I just decided to email all my family, all my friends, and ask like whoever, like anything counted, like $1, $2, whatever it was, I would take it, and every little thing helped. And I ended up raising $2,410 Canadian, which was 4,000 Fijian dollars.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. So what kind of donations did you then work with the kids to provide?
We gave them the $4,000, and then I also brought books and word searches and some toys, a few play footballs, stuff like that. And then we got to sit down, and because the puzzles were like maps of Canada and all that, so we got to sit down and show them where everything was, where I was from, and explain like how the word search and all that stuff worked. And I was really surprised. A lot of the really small kids, they got it like right away. They opened the puzzle, they finished in 2 minutes, and I was really happy. I was really proud.
Oh, wow, that's something really satisfying to see, that you can actually bring your dreams to life and bring their dreams to life at the same time. So what inspired you to become involved with the charity of your choice, the orphanage in particular?
The orphanage was mainly because I enjoy, like I have so many little cousins and I love little kids. So the fact that I could see them and I would be able to make an impact on their lives, and they know that somebody is there and somebody is going to work to help them, I really wanted to be able to touch their hearts and like leave a mark and tell them like somebody is going to help you guys, and one day they will get a family, and if they don't get a family, they have each other, and that they can always stand by each other to keep that small family at the orphanage too.
Oh, that's amazing that you could be such an inspiration to them. I bet that was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, going forward here, do you have any goals or aspirations as, you know, Miss Fiji and a representative and role models for girls and women alike?
I really want to take some of the less confident girls and help them come out of their shell, and maybe just try to open up that sassy kind of side and make sure that they're being original, they add their own flair to things, and that they're not all like little robots or trying to copy magazines and all those other things, because when you're yourself and you're being original, you're also expressing and embracing who you are as a person, and you can do whatever you want as long as you put your heart and soul into it, and also don't let other people change what you want to do and what you want to become in life.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, that's a very inspiring message to girls and women alike, and people in general. I mean, that's something that you kind of lose sight of a little bit, and you have a good head on your shoulders, and it sounds like you're definitely going to do this crown proud.
Thank you.
So if you'd like to see more of Menka Prasad, she is going to be performing at the Fiji Independence Day Festival with 2 performances, and she'll also be giving a speech. So there's your little sneak peek inside Miss Fiji Canada. Thank you so much for being here, Menka. It's been an inspiration to hear from you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Menka, for being here in our studios to tell us a little bit about your experience and giving advice to young girls. We wish you all the best in the future.
So in our studios, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Kevin Chand and Salesh Prasad. Both of these gentlemen are the advisory members of the event that we are planning on October the 14th, Fiji's 46th Independence Day. And they're here to talk about why we are celebrating, first of all. Why is it important for us or any other country to celebrate our independence? And secondly, we're also going to talk about the charity that we all decided to pick a charity, and that is Charity Village, that is, built by PICS. So welcome both of you and thank you for taking your time to be able to come talk to our viewers.
Thank you very much, Camilla. Thanks for having us. And
Okay, so the question that I have for you is, we are organizing this event, right? It's 46th Independence Day. And we came all together to make sure that, like any other country, we people of Fiji, should be all people of every country that gain independence, and independence to any country is not served in a silver platter. People shed tears, people shed blood, and we also compromise, if not you and me, but our fathers, grandfathers, and great-great-grandfathers, right? So we are very proud that Fiji is an independent nation now. So you want to say something about?
Yes. Definitely, Camilla. It's the reason we celebrate Independence Day because Fiji got independence from British in 1970, as we all know. Celebrating this day, it's a big thing for all Fijian community as well as our children as well too. And main cause is, like you said, that our ancestors, our grandparents, they worked hard to get the independence. And it was a good thing that we raising money for our seniors, which is also, our grandparents, parents and stuff. So, which it makes a lot of sense. And we are very pleased to, we are honored to present whatever we proceed, whatever proceeding comes towards, it goes towards the new diversity village.
And I think something you said, that we, as the people from Fiji who have migrated here, made Canada our home, that we know about the independence a little bit, but our children doesn't. And if we do not have events like this to bring our children to find out or let them know what the independence of our parents were and how they should continue after we are no longer in here.
Definitely, yes. Like we always, when we talk to our kids, we always say, back home.
Yeah.
That means, beautiful Fiji.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we want to put the, continue as much as we can.
Yeah.
Till, maybe the third generation or fourth generation might lose it. But right now, we'll work hard to keep our, Fijian collection and, Fijian events, just like we're doing this one here.
Yeah, the culture.
So,
And Salish, go ahead.
so I just wanted to add, so the idea really started with Camilla having this idea about Fiji's Independence Day and the value that that event is going to provide. As Kevin mentioned, that it's going to educate the younger generation. Of course, the older generation already knows that why we celebrate Fiji's Independence Day, but it's really an opportunity for the younger generation to come here and at the event to recognize how our older generation fought for or proceeded to get Fiji in as an independent state. And in addition to that, we saw this as an opportunity to associate ourselves with a non-profit organization, which is PICS. Most of people know them as PICS, to help their seniors to housing initiative that they are already in progress. So what we're trying to do, and events like this, we always raise money. For this particular event, we want to raise the money and then give it to PICS for the initiative that they're going to do to provide a PICS diversity village. And what that really is, that right now they currently have an assisted living and an independent living, but this one here, they're going to provide at least 140 units of what is they call it, a diversity village. I believe there's going to be 14 units of that.
Yeah.
140 beds, but 14 villages of different multicultural backgrounds.
And we want, that is what we are working towards, that we want to have a Fijian village, that the people from our parents or us, who knows, that even if we have to go in the long term, that we have Fijian village, our own village.
Indeed, and this is the opportunity, I believe, is for the Fijian community to come together as a large unit, as a large group, to show the support for that and leave some mark that we can say, be proud of. that the Fijian community has really made an investment in the community, has given back to the community, that is recognized. And this is just the beginning.
Yes.
This is just the beginning. We are very, very new to this initiative, and we are putting a community together. Myself, Kevin, Camilla, and there are other good people in the community are coming together to form an advisory committee to see how we can move forward and really mark, give a mark of the Fijian community here, that we too could give back to the community and contribute to the community.
Excellent, very well said. So Kevin, changing back to the Independence Day, so you also have a surprise guest. There is somebody coming and maybe we don't know. So who is that person that will be attending our event as a guest
yes,
speaker?
Camilla. Actually, celebrating the 46th Fiji Independence Day, we thought, why not we invite our High Commissioner of Canada from Fiji, based in Washington, D.C., Mr. Solomara. He'll be our chief guest for that evening. And we are really proud to have him here. And even though at night we would have more ideas, and he can also share more things on that night, and which will make the event a successful one.
And Solomara has been appointed, I would say, as the High Commissioner, Fijian High Commissioner to Canada. So that's a real honor for us to receive him and him to be able to attend that. So can you talk a little bit about, I know we are just about 5 or 6 days away. The event is on Friday and we are on Saturday already. Can you talk about how the tickets are going and who has the ticket? Because people are calling everyone, where can they get the tickets? Talk a little bit about the tickets.
Well, Camilla, when we went about this to the community, we talked to business people, and all of them, I would say 99% had very much interest in it, because the proceedings going to PICS was one of the best things they said we could do here for our seniors here. So Ready Fiji Mirchi was the very first one to come on board, and as last week we were on Ready Fiji Mirchi, and he wants us to come on board as before the event, maybe within this week here as well too. We're trying to advertise more. We have big donors. We have some big donors like
that came on board.
Like Scarlet Collusion, Furniture Land. They came on board of helping us. So, and the tickets are going pretty fast. Right now we have sold probably close to about more than half, and no, probably close to about 400 tickets so far.
Yes.
So it's coming close, and I think what's going to happen is we might have to get more tickets.
Yes.
But the other thing also, the hall we picked, it's a very nice hall.
Yeah.
And also there's more accommodation, we can hold more people in there too. And so just, it's a good night, come over, enjoy.
So I think there are some names. You want to give the numbers, some of the numbers? There
Yes.
People.
Yes, we do have, like on our board is, as Camilla, you are one of them, and your number is 604-537-5123, and my cell phone number is 604-562-4569, and Salisa's phone number is 604-828-0082. Arvind and Shobna, which is not, they cannot make it here today for the interview, their cell phone number is 778-918-4188.
Excellent.
And also we have tickets also available at Island Town Food, Scarlet Collusion also have ticket, Fiji Island Foods, Current on 84th and 128. And and you can give us a call or stop by any of these grocery stores and pick up your ticket. Ready Fiji Mirchi also have tickets for sale there too. So we're looking forward for it, and we're looking to see you there.
Okay, thank you. And Salesh, the people, there are a lot of people, they're sitting home and they're thinking, maybe they are not able to come to this event, either they have prior engagement or whatever, or Navratam is here, so they are not able. But if they really want to help this project, what can they do? Who should they make the check to?
They can always contact the numbers that Kevin has just provided, and they can always write a check payable to PICS, and they will get the receipt for that. So, and this is and if everything goes well, the intention is to make the check payable or presented to the PICS right at the event. So it's really important that whoever purchased the ticket try to give us the money up front. That would be much appreciated. so that we can know what the amount we're going to collect, and then we present it at the event so that everybody can witness it and celebrate the initiative that PICS is putting through. So one more thing I would like to mention that as everybody knows that PICS is a large organization, the thinking behind that is that PICS has already got the money and gets the government grants and funds to do this kind of initiatives. But I think at the back of the mind, people should really understand that to put this kind of 140 beds and to, on top of that, to provide all the medical care services that's needed behind that, it takes a lot of funds to do that. And as you know, the government resources are really constrained. The government turns back to the community and to see what the community can do. So this is where we come in. So when we show our support, then the government provides some support from their end. Then together as the community support and the government, we get together and then we put initiatives like this that the community can really benefit. And it is, as you know, everybody knows that Fijian community is growing here, and we have got more and more seniors in the Fijian community that need such services. The parents are working, they have got 2-3 jobs full time, they have to look after the children. So really, we don't want the older parents to get neglected. And as there's more young parents coming in, we kind of say like a sandwich generation, where you have the younger kids and you younger parents and their full-time jobs. So it really becomes difficult. Another thing is that there's a cultural shift in younger parents that where back home we realize that the children are supposed to take care of the parents in their home environment and provide all that. But in Canada, that's kind of shifting, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. The younger generation are beginning to really think about that and really digest that idea that a place like this, a PICS Devotee Village, is where the seniors will benefit the most. In addition to getting the medical services, they will make friends, they'll have their people of their own age group where they can get together, talk about the same things. So there's some community behind them, behind that idea. So with the cultural shift, we really need to come together as a community and really, really put our mark in there.
Mentioning that, I've talked to a few people who reside at the PICS at the moment, and when I'm talking to them, they said they really enjoy it there. You know, they said they have a group of friends, they have their own social life. You know, the thing I also want to mention is that at PICS Society, at the current resident on 75th and 120th, there's about 40% of Fijian community is living there. 40%, which is quite high.
And 50%
are on the wait list
to get in there.
So we're trying to help them to get into it, but there's no accommodation, is all full. So we're trying to now we're trying to help the new Davao City coming up, village coming up, that they have room to get in and where they enjoy at this age, at their retirement age. They don't want no stress. They want to have, enjoy their life, So that's why we're trying to help out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you both of you for coming in and talking about job well done. And it's only 5 days away. If you haven't got the ticket, call these numbers or go visit all these Indian grocery stores and get them, because I can tell you now, we're gonna be sold out.
Yes, we will be.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin Chand and Salesh Prasad. If you need more information about the event or you'd like to get tickets, you can call them at 604-562-4569 or 604-828-0082. The 46th Annual Independence Day of Fiji, in partnership with Hashmi Law Group and PICS, is taking place on October 14th at 6:30 at the Riverside Signature Hall in Surrey. Tickets can be purchased by calling any of the numbers at the bottom of your screen. Tickets are only $35 per person. For adults and children, seniors are $20 per person. The ticket price will include dinner, dance, entertainment, and door prizes. All proceeds from this event will go towards Diversity Village, a long-term care home for seniors. We look forward to seeing you there. The Indo-Caribbean Canadian Cultural Society of BC is hosting the 2016 Diwali celebration. This is taking place on Saturday, October 15th at the Kana Banquet Hall in Surrey at 11267 125 A Street. Tickets are $20 for adults and $10 for children 6 to 12. If you have kids under 6, they can come for free. The ticket includes vegetarian appetizers, dinner, live performances, and dancing. To get your ticket or for more information, please call Molly Sharma at 604-505-5057. Sanjavera Women's Association is hosting their 12th annual breast cancer fundraiser. This is taking place on October 28th at the Grand Taj Banquet Hall in Surrey. All proceeds from this event will go towards the Surrey Memorial Hospital's breast cancer screening unit. For tickets and more information, please contact Vice President Saroj Ludera at 778-564-3760. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, or you'd like to be a sponsor, feel free to contact us at asianpulse@gmail.com.
Keep BC kids away from life of crime, building a better future for our youth, one game at a time. For more information, you can contact Cal Desange and Arjun Buller at 604-619-1064.
New Smile Dental Group, Dr. Derry Sandhu and Associates, General Dentistry and Hospital Privileges, 2 locations to serve you in New West and in Surrey. Address is Unit 101-7110, 120th Street, Surrey. Phone 604-591-3060. Visit their website at newsmiledental.ca.
Hashmi and Company, barristers, solicitors, and notaries public, specializes in ICBC claims, civil litigation, personal injuries, property and business law, and does wills and estates. They speak Urdu, Hindi, and Punjabi. Contact Solomon at 589-2900.
By SW Media Group, the Punjabi Journal, the Hindi Journal, the Urdu Journal, the Muslim Community Journal, the Bollywood Journal, and the Realty Classifieds. Delivered on Friday in 14 cities. Available in print, online, and on your mobile device.
If you need new dentures or have dentures that are old or loose, please call Balraj Gill at Newton Denture Clinic, 604-781-6444. 2 locations to serve you, Surrey and Abbotsford.
Agra Tandoori Restaurant, under new management, open 7 days a week. Huge selection of tandoori and North Indian dishes. Eat in, takeout, deliveries, and they do caterings. Lunch buffet from 11:30 until 2:30 p.m. Call Bob Sandhu at 604-430-1600.
Kids Play programs aim to keep BC kids away from life of crime, building a better future for our youth, one game at a time. For more information, you can contact Cal Desange and Arjun Buller at 604-619-1064.